Welcome to the Between the Lines podcast where we talk about random things. Today we're talking about pop culture. Avantika, go ahead.
What exactly is pop culture? It is modern popular culture transmitted via the mass media. Okay, now to begin with our topic, what are some trends that you've identified or seen within like to the 2010s?
I mean,
2010.
Twitter itself is just a trend now. There's so much as crap going on there. For example, there's the infamous cancel culture.
Yeah.
Very rarely used properly, but it's heavily present within modern day. See, the thing is, cancel culture right now, it depends on if someone was a kid and they said something, they should immediately have no chance to apologize and immediately be brought down. See, I believe in cancel culture if it's related to people who are doing horrible things now consistently without apologizing. For example, J.K. Rowling, right? Huge transphobe, consistent transphobe, right?
Right.
True.
She's doing that now. She's doing that now. It's not a situation. Exactly. She knows it's bad, but she's doing it. Yeah. If you disagree with their ideas, it's horrible to cancel them. But if they're genuinely bad people and consciously keep on doing bad things, then it's deserved. If it's a situation where it's like a kid person when they were 11-year-old, they said something bad in the modern context, and that was recorded, but now it's brought up when they're in their 20s. That I wouldn't agree with. Kids are dumb. We're all dumb. Most of us would get canceled in the future if things are to go that way. Right.
True.
So it's like a on and off thing for me. I agree and disagree with it.
I agree.
What about everyone else?
Okay, so for me, another conflicting part about cancel culture is when, taking the J.K. Rowling example again. So when people started going like, who's J.K. Rowling? I only know that like Emma Watson wrote the books. That's wrong as well. No, but a lot of people did that, and that kind of demeans that. I mean, I don't know how to explain
the author.
I
true.
think it's just
Because
disassociating
she has put work into that. You can't disregard that. But
yeah, of course. But it's fair to disassociate art from the artist. It's fair to do that. Many people consistently do that. I can still like Harry Potter and I can still hate that garbage woman. I can still do that. I'm not a fan of the world building, but I definitely like the characters and the hard magic system.
What about you, Avi?
I really don't have any opinion on this topic of J.K. Rowling specifically. I've neither read her books. Yeah, I was coming to that. I think it's a good self-correction measure, especially when you can't especially in an age where you can't control what an individual posts on the internet, or you can't really control people with what they say because of the open mindset people have.
That's the thing. It doesn't allow for self-correction most of the times. It's just, this person once did a bad thing.
Cancel culture involves
end their career
shaming
immediately.
others. Cancel culture involves shaming other people to prevent whatever wrong action they're doing. And that's the base of cancel culture.
That's the base of it. But now it's just used as a basis of if someone does something wrong, they don't deserve a career. If someone ever did do something wrong.
It's an unavoidable consequence because if you post something, no employer is going to hire you if you do something in the past. It doesn't matter if it's an honest mistake or not. You just have to be careful of what you do. It's unfortunate, but it's always going to be the case.
Fair.
I have a question. What do you guys think about reality TV shows, such as, let's say, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, for India Big Brother?
I love that show. I binged that show. Season 4 came and I binged it in one day. My mom was so disappointed because I binged Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I was so sad that they're ending it this year. But at least Netflix will bring all the other seasons in by the end of this year, and I was so excited to binge it because oh my god.
What is that show about?
Bunch of sisters and their mother.
It's like just drama between a family. Lots of drama. So one day some show is cancelled, so someone starts crying. The other day someone got pregnant and she doesn't want to reveal it. Someone got hitchhiked. Someone got eloped.
I'm not a fan of reality shows. They're not for me.
I like them. Why not?
No, they're just generally not for me. I'm not
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a fan of that sort of stuff.
It's just
Yeah.
a form of exaggerated escapism, I guess.
I can see why one would like them. Sure, fine, but generally they're not for me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Himmat, what do you guys think about reality TV shows?
Oh, I've never watched reality TV, so I can't really comment.
Okay. Himmat, what are your opinions on it?
I think it's fun. Why not? It's just another genre of TV.
What other trends have you guys seen?
Of the TikTok trends.
Among Us. Let's talk about that.
Yes, it's fun. Very
It's
fun.
amazing. I love playing it. What did you guys think about Elon Musk and his new wife naming their child A Ash? What is it? X Ash A12. But then they
It's
didn't.
funny.
Yeah. I think I don't know.
He's an eccentric guy.
Is that
It's
his
funny.
real name?
No, they
Yeah.
couldn't. It wasn't legally allowed because apparently you can't have numbers in the state they were
Well,
living in.
They're
makes
just
sense.
scared.
They had to rename him into something else.
They're just scared of the power numbers hold and names. Scared.
There was no way he was actually going to be named, even if I don't think
Yeah.
it's unlikely to name it. I think it was just a good way to publicize
Mm-hmm.
himself.
Other trends. Okay, so what else have you guys seen this year only? The 2020 trends. Pop culture or trends.
And it came out. I don't know if you guys saw that.
What came out?
Nolan's new movie,
Oh,
Tenet.
Tenet. Yeah, I saw the trailer, but
Oh,
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, it's like my honest opinion is a
Mhm.
bit of a disappointment. Nolan sometimes in his movies he forgets basically it's a simple thing for me. You can have the most complex plot in the world, but if
Mhm.
there's no connection with your main characters, then there's really no point. Nolan sometimes in his movies he fails to do that. Dunkirk,
Mhm.
for example, I
Right.
don't remember having a connection with many characters in Dunkirk. So sometimes he does manage to get a connection. Cooper in Interstellar, Cobb,
Mhm.
Bruce. He manages to get that, but and it was a bit of a disappointment. But then there's also Dune. I'm really looking forward to that.
Same.
What are you guys' thoughts on Dune?
Okay, the trailer was amazing, and I still have to read the book, which I'm going to do for the
Book is
sci-fi.
I
The book is
I
amazing.
the movie is so well casted. It's genuinely
But the thing
sorry,
with
my
these
most
kind of
hyped.
yeah, exactly, Veer. With like such a you can say stellar cast, the movie
Exactly.
seems a bit overhyped.
It's my most hyped movie of the year. It took over Tenet because I didn't like it much. But
Mhm.
let's see how it goes because book adaptations, they can go very hit or miss.
I mean, what's your
On
favorite
one hand,
Christopher Nolan movie?
Inception.
Interstellar.
Movie.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Inception.
Interstellar
It's
is better than Inception.
I'd say
What was that?
Inception is a better movie, but Interstellar is just I connect with it more. Or even The Dark Knight comes in there. So it's The Dark Knight, Interstellar, or Inception.
Have
What
you watched
about
Memento?
Memento's great.
Yeah.
Memento's great.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
my fifth favorite of Nolan's movies.
Also, wait, which movie was directed? Who was this movie directed by? I don't remember the name. The one with Leonardo DiCaprio and the guy Mark Ruffalo. Which movie was that?
Shutter Island.
Yeah, Shutter Island. Who was that director? I forgot. That was Martin Scorsese, right? Yeah, that was pretty good as well.
Yeah. Martin Scorsese he's a very interesting director. A lot of his movies are extremely mob based.
Mhm.
And that's personally why he is in my top 5 directors, because sure, what's called The Irishman was a good movie, but I want to see, I haven't really seen him expand into more genres of film. He just sticks to mob movies for the most part. So he's a good director, sure, but like I'd like to see him expand into more genres. Why I like Tarantino and Nolan better. What are your guys' thoughts on Breaking Bad?
Never seen it.
I highly suggest watching it. It's possibly
do I.
the best show of all time.
Well, guys, should we
I'd
shift
say
to
it is.
football? Sorry, Veer, I had to
Sure.
Have you watched Better Call Saul?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's on par with Breaking Bad.
On par. It's definitely on par.
Yeah.
I
really,
absolutely
really
love the show. It's rare to see a sequel show being even as remotely as good as the first show, but Better Call Saul is
good.
just
I'm not surprised because the Breaking Bad just kept getting better and better. I mean, I've never watched
exactly
a show that got interesting for each season. It gets
exactly.
worse and
It got
worse.
usually there's the
Yeah.
first 2 seasons. Oh, they're the greatest. Then the show goes down. There's one season where it gets back up. But Breaking Bad is one of those few shows that consistently gets better and better till it reaches perfect, and that's just
I mean,
great.
mhm.
Same thing with though Better Call Saul was mostly good for the most part anyway. Both great
Yeah.
shows. I highly suggest you guys watch them. There's a reason
I am sorry for going
Breaking Bad
missing. Yeah.
is considered one if not the best show of all time, and has the highest rated TV show episode of all time. Yeah,
Veer,
yeah.
I know this is a question directed towards you, but other people can also join in. Which episode do you think was the turning point, or not the climax, the turning point of it,
Okay, so let's.
in Breaking Bad?
As for turning point, are you referring to the show's quality turning point or just Walter's turning point?
Yeah, Walter's. Like, I thought it was the episode where he visits his colleagues, previous colleagues, and they live in like a nice house.
Yeah.
And that was the.
See, personally, that's his main turning point. But as for Heisenberg, I think Heisenberg's always been in Walt. You can see traits that both Walt and Heisenberg share. So, and they're prominent within the first few episodes as well. Definitely, the turning point I'd probably say it's that point when he sees, they have a nice house and they're trying to get him for his medical bills, trying to help him. That's definitely the turning point where Walter doesn't fully become Heisenberg, but he goes down that path.
Yeah.
Or
The trailer for let me just watch the Chicago 7 trials. 7.
No, I haven't seen it.
The trials of Chicago 7. It is an amazing cast as well. There's Sacha Cohen, there's Eddie Redmayne, there's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. There's
Joseph, that caught my attention.
the amazing cast. I mean, and
Uh,
the movie is about.
check it out.
The film is based on the infamous 1969 trial of 7 defendants charged by the federal government with conspiracy and more, rising from the counterculture protests in Chicago at the 1968 Democratic National Convention. Yeah, it's amazing. I saw the trailer. It's
I'll check
really
it out.
good.
That's Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah, I know. His American accent, like Chicagoan accent, is
Wait,
amazing.
he has.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
god,
like an American
accent. Oh my god, I have to watch it now.
Mm-hmm. Also, have you seen the movie The Borat?
Oh, that one.
It was hilarious.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard it.
They won an Oscar. I think.
Haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it was banned in Kazakhstan because it's about Kazakhstan.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, maybe. So what other things have we seen?
What are you guys' thoughts on Netflix's new Cuties and the controversy surrounding it?
I haven't
I
seen
haven't seen it, but I've seen like the description thing, and it seems like absolute bullshit.
It's garbage. So in the film community, there was like half the people who said, all right, the film has a good message. You shouldn't judge it before you see it. It doesn't have, Netflix just advertised it badly, So a lot of the film community, including me, we said, okay, fine, we'll judge it ourselves. We'll see the movie ourselves, we'll judge it. It is the most worst movie I've ever seen.
Okay. It looks.
In
And
what
I've
way?
seen many films.
Oh, also, what do you
The
think?
film,
Yeah, no, go ahead, please. Sorry.
yeah, the film literally, it's so pedophilic. It's disgusting. It is the most revolting piece of garbage I've ever seen. And the controversy, I feel that the controversy the film's getting, it completely deserved. It doesn't. I. It's just I'm
Hmm.
at with this movie. It's so bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't even watch it. Also, what do you guys think about the deal that
11 years.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry made with Netflix?
I'm not aware of it.
I'm not aware of that.
So I'll just tell you guys to do a brief discussion with. Okay, so in relation to Netflix and Meghan Markle, so this is a statement released. So our focus will be on creating content that informs but also gives hope. The production will be exclusive to Netflix. Because Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Netflix deal is reportedly worth $100 million.
What's the controversy?
That okay, so recently, because of Cuties only, that movie which we was talking about, due to the contract that they signed with Netflix, they're now associated with them and they've remained silent on the controversy. So due to that, they're also getting slammed.
Yeah, I get it now. Kind of a similar thing to me. I've canceled my subscription to Netflix after Cuties.
Mm-hmm.
What do you stream
Not
on?
because most of the stuff I watch, it comes on Prime anyway. And Netflix is only the place if you want to watch some DreamWorks animated stuff. Yeah, The Boys is currently going on right now, and it's a great show. Fantastic show, actually.
Oh.
Probably in my top 10.
Boys
Most
is
of
your
the
top
stuff.
10?
Boys too.
The Boys.
I watched it. It's top 10.
Yes.
I mean, especially season 2. Season 1 was good. You know,
Boys.
it was good. The Boys.
The Boys. Okay.
Boys.
It's a play on the superhero genre, basically.
Yeah, it's like the not the anti, but it portrays superheroes in the
Yeah.
reverse role as not as helpers, but like as antagonizers.
Oh, okay.
Season 1 was good. It could have been
The ending,
better in some
the
parts.
end was good.
Yeah. But season 2, as of now, is going really well. I quite like season 2. So not top 10, but definitely honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm.
As the show goes on, it would probably end up in my top 10. It's pretty
Have
good.
you guys seen The Handmaid's Tale? I began watching.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
saw
isn't
a few episodes, but then my sister said it's too gory for me.
isn't that like a dystopian
Yeah.
setting?
And
I've heard
it's
of it, never seen it. or
based
read it.
on Margaret Atwood's book, I think. Yeah, we read a bit of it. What is the first book we were all planning to read, which Avi had suggested by Margaret Atwood.
Yeah, Alias Grace. It was a pretty bad book. I will admit. I thought it was gonna be better.
Yeah.
The author was really good, so I
But-
thought it would be a good book.
What do you think about the show, Avi?
I didn't watch it for season 1. I
Okay.
think they stopped adapting it after season. I think the adaptation was over from the book.
Yeah.
But season 2 was just their own take. But season 1 was really good, and
I agree.
I think the way they presented is also very well done.
I agree. The
Yeah.
show was good. Season 1 was pretty good.
Do you have any opinions? What do you think of, say, how much regulation there should be in pop culture, maybe, or should there be
Regulation,
any
as in?
regulations, laws? For example, cuties can be an example, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with cuties is that it would have been acceptable if they didn't use actual child actors, for the movie, because so many films have already done that. If they want to represent a movie through an R-rated lens, they use adult actors to do that rather than child actors. But the whole point is that they used actual children, actual 11-year-olds for it, and that's revolting. That's no. They're children. They can't consent to this. So that's the whole
True.
problem.
So
when
do
it
you
comes to
think there
cuties.
should be regulations?
Definitely.
Like, is there someone who
use
can
kids.
just say that?
How will you regulate this? The only way can be regulate this through
true.
the
No,
government.
as in it.
And if
no,
the government regulates it, then they can regulate anything. I mean, if they want something
That's true.
Of course, I'm speaking theoretically. I don't know about how it's going to be regulated, but if there's like a
maybe
general moral line that you shouldn't cross, then I'd say it's this.
Because on Netflix you can find like documents. There's a documentary on maybe a war between, let's say, two countries, India and Pakistan, and I mean, what if the Indian and Pakistan government can easily prevent people from watching it based on what side is being taken in that documentary.
Of course, but
that still happens.
That's a documentary that's based on sides. That's completely different from Cuties. The thing with Cuties is that you're either if you're supporting the movie, it's either because you're if you're supporting the movie, it's either because you're a pedophile. No, many people are. Half the film community is literally. If I go on Letterboxd right now,
but they're not supporting the movies. They're supporting the freedom to present, and because they don't really care. Because actors or directors, they'll obviously support these things because otherwise their industry will not live. Because and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of talk on Hollywood being filled with pedophiles. It's more of a conspiracy rumor. I can't really confirm that.
Have you guys heard about Pizzagate? Search it up.
Spell it, please.
Pizzagate. Oh, like Watergate.
Yeah.
Why is everything talk about a conspiracy theory?
Just like read it. Also, like
aside from Wikipedia article.
Conspiracy theory.
There are more. As you can see, New York Times also. You can see other websites as well. Okay. Other than that, wait, I was asking about two shows. Okay, these two shows, Black Mirror. What do you guys think?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
I really like it. So it doesn't really have a continuous storyline. So each episode is based on a different concept. So, okay, so it says in an obtrusively dystopian future, several individuals grapple with the manipulative effects of cutting-edge technology in their personal lives and behaviors. So I'll give you an example. So let's say episode 1 is really disturbing, I guess you can say. Season 1 episode 2. No, this is also quite, a lot of them are quite disturbing, I guess you could say. But during that, what do you guys also think about 30 Reasons Why?
I read the book. I binge read it in one day. It was amazing. But then I started watching the series, and I couldn't help but feeling disappointed.
Same. I know. The show was.
It decreased with quality as it went on.
Okay, no, see.
Because season 1 is based on the book. Then every season after that, it just random stuff.
Yeah. See, okay, the book, I guess it was good. After season 1, it went to complete. Okay, I'm sorry for using that word, but I don't.
It did.
Okay. Wait, what was it? Right, so the first season they had. It's pretty much based on the entire book. Second season is the court trials. Third season is where Bryce Walker dies, and I haven't even seen the fourth season yet. I didn't watch season 3.
Oh, there's fourth season?
Yeah, they just came out right now. I haven't watched after season 2. But okay, so season. Okay, I don't even like the book that much because the controversy behind it glorifying suicide in a way is actually I actually agree with it in a lot of ways. Because it's Hannah Baker dies, and then after that, she essentially comes back and gets revenge on everyone in a way. If you think about it,
wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, in the show. Yeah, that's how it's portrayed. I would say.
That's actually bullshit.
I know it's
it was more supposed to be it was supposed to be more of a suicide note.
Yeah, and then after that, they even put the gruesome scene of it was extremely gruesome in some scenes. They actually showed the part where she does commit suicide, and then that was quite disturbing. And I can see a lot of people, a lot of girls, I don't think our age group, but older. I don't even know about our age group, but still, high schoolers glorifying this in some weird.
So how did it glorify? I haven't seen the show. How did it glorify exactly?
Okay, so the story, the plot is that so there's this girl, Hannah Baker. She commits suicide, and so she recorded these 13 tapes, where she talks about the reasons why she did what she did. And through the series, the tapes, like they passed around a bunch of people throughout the school based on who the exact tape is about. And
Oh my goodness. This is a disturbing plot.
and
Yeah.
Which show is this?
13 Reasons Why. And what?
Wait, this is what the show is about. I've never watched it because I thought it
Yeah.
was some weird teenage show.
And so the people on the tape are the reasons why she did what she did, essentially. And it is a revenge fantasy of some sorts, because by the end, we realize that who's the guy? Wait,
Why did she do it? Like, what was the purpose?
of recording the tapes. So she was
No,
she was
for recording the
bullied a
tapes.
lot. Again, it's a
She
revenge.
was bullied and slut-shamed.
No, but yeah, but then the tapes were kind of, I don't. It was a revenge fantasy, as I say. It was she got revenge on the people she essentially who harassed her, bullied her.
But I don't think she made the tapes with the intention to get
Yeah,
revenge. She just needed to
Actually, I
tell the
don't
people
know.
where they went wrong.
Yeah, but then again,
Revenge fantasy? Never heard of this.
okay. So then, by the end of season 1, season 2, Bryce Walker, nothing happens to him really, I guess. Haven't watched it like really long. I watched it like last year. Last year, no, yeah. It's quite old now, I guess, but still. I personally don't like. I guess the acting's great and all, but still, it's in the first season. I guess after season. Okay. Also, again, wait. So, in the story, in the plot line, what happens is, so Hannah Baker's like ex-friend, you could say. So in one of the tapes, she reveals that she gets raped by this guy called Bryce Walker, right, Shrestha, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what happens is in season 2, through the court proceedings, he doesn't get arrested. He gets like some sort of like a restraining order, I think. And then,
Maybe.
yeah. And in season 3, what happens is they try to humanize Bryce Walker by,
God.
they kill him off in like the beginning of the season, and they try to humanize him by showing that he's a good person, which I don't,
Bullshit.
I know.
That's such a common trend in movies I've seen.
Exactly. That's
The humanize, especially in TV shows. I think like have you seen 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
Charlie Harper. I think it's the best
this is
example
why
of how they humanize like degenerates and perverts and alcoholics.
this is why I really love Breaking Bad. Walt descends into absolute power hungriness, but they don't try humanizing him. No, they don't try humanizing him during as Heisenberg, when he's as Heisenberg. He's evil, and we need to accept he's evil. Evil people, bad guys can be badass. Sure, say Walt is badass, fine, but he's still a bad guy, and I like that they don't attempt to humanize him more and more.
They humanize him at first. Humanize him at
in
first
the beginning
when it's about his family, but then
exactly.
I think the shift is very well.
Exactly, the shift is very well done.
Doesn't care about his family.
Yeah, exactly. After when he's turned full into Heisenberg, I'm really like that they didn't try humanizing after that. No, they didn't try. Oh, he's evil, but he's still a good guy at heart. No, he's not. I like that they went that way.
But his motivation was technically the same.
Exactly. The trope of humanizing bad guys it very rarely works. Sometimes you get actual redemption arcs, for example, Zuko, but most of the time it's just, okay, fine, intentions.
Empathize, but he's still a bad guy in the end.
Humanize not about. When you humanize someone, you basically make them feel empathetic, and therefore they're not the bad guy anymore. So
by definition, they become an anti-hero then. By definition, they become an anti-hero. They're no longer the villain.
But
if you're
I
able
think a
to
direct
emphasize.
consequence of humanizing these characters is that they normalize things
Yeah.
they do, which I
Uh-huh.
think is the wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think of manga and manhwa and all these different, comics?
Yeah, I have.
I've read like.
What do
That's
you think
fine.
of it?
Go ahead. Veer.
I'm not a like. You should primarily be asking, I guess, Avi about this stuff. I'm not a major guy when it comes to uh, either manga or just anime in general. Manga or anime in general. I'm not a major fan of it. I like it, sure. That's really it.
Hmm.
Avi.
Yeah, Vantika, you're saying something.
Oh yeah, I've read like a few like manga comics, I guess, and I'm thinking what the names were.
I mean, I heard a lot, but I sort of I watched less than I used to. It's very few genres I really like. Yeah, so I don't read a lot of manga. I tried manhwa. I really didn't like it a lot. It was just too. I didn't like the style that much, but
Yeah.
By the way, also, have you seen Insatiable?
No, just the thing seemed so bad I couldn't.
It was horrible.
What is that?
So it's again another show by this. Do you guys know who Debbie Ryan is? The meme going around about her.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I can't radio rap though.
I don't know.
So it's okay. So it follows like this plotline where there's a overweight teenager who's bullied, and then she loses weight suddenly because she gets hit on
I
the
heard
head or
teenager
something.
and I don't
I
care
don't
anymore.
know. And she turns into this beauty pageant popular kid who seeks violent revenge on those who wronged her. Yeah.
the name's
Have you guys seen-
insatiable.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Tall Girl? Oh god.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
seen
even
it.
want to.
I saw
Like-
it.
What about
It's-
other forms of pop culture? Like we've talked about shows.
Uh-huh.
What about songs?
True. Okay. So what genre do you guys mostly listen to?
Hang on, I'll
Don't
just
ask
check my
me.
Spotify. Mostly soundtracks for me. Major fan of soundtracks.
Okay.
But if songs specifically, yeah.
Mhm.
Have you heard the Doom soundtrack? I know you
Yes.
know the soundtrack.
I love it.
Yes.
Pink Floyd is amazing.
It's so good.
I'm so happy they put Pink Floyd in there.
Most of the songs I listen to are either 80s or 90s or have some sort of meme relevance to them. Generally.
What
Oh,
bands?
oh yes.
Like artists such as like Metallica, AC/DC, Pink Floyd.
Yes,
Beatles.
AC/DC, Electric Light Orchestra, Jay and the Americans, Queen.
Mhm. Yeah.
Radiohead.
All right,
What do you say, Avi?
what else?
I said Radiohead. It's
Okay.
one of my favorite bands.
What do you guys think about modern music? Like, let's say,
One second, may I?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know about the Who.
Mhm.
Mongolian rock band. They're currently my favorite band. They're so good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
called Mongolian throat
you-
singing. I really love them. I highly suggest watching them out. They're a Mongolian rock band. So awesome. Okay,
That is
I've got to continue.
Okay, music. Let's see, what else? What do you? I like modern music, more modern forms of music. Let's say.
Not a fan. I'm not a fan.
No, wait. So there's Conan Gray and Troye Sivan
Yeah.
and all those people in one category, and then there's the other.
You mean
cringier-
pop music?
Yeah.
Yes, that's mainstream.
Oh.
I like R&B as well. Like, I like Zayn's music.
I haven't heard any.
Listen to Icarus Falls. That album's great, like in itself. What else? Let's see, old 2000 songs. Have you guys heard? Let's see,
Yeah.
Snow Patrol songs, Chasing Cars, I think, or then.
I'm a major all-star fan, or just Smash Mouth generally.
Are you a Shrek fan too?
Of course. Shrek 3 doesn't count. Shrek 3 doesn't exist. Shrek 1 and 2 are cinematic masterpieces, as is 4. 3 doesn't exist.
What happened? I don't remember what happens in each movie though. When I see Shrek 3.
Shrek. Please don't
I
talk
saw
about
it
Shrek
a
3.
long
It's,
time.
Shrek 1 and 2 are. Shrek 1's okay. It's good. Shrek 2 is one of the best sequels I've ever seen, like, genuinely speaking. It's a shame Shrek has been memed on so much because I'd put Shrek 2 above a lot of Disney movies, honestly.
Okay, but it has so much potential for being mean. You can't blame it.
No, it's all because of Shrek 3. It's all because of Shrek 3.
I disagree. Like,
I mean,
it wasn't memed once or made fun of once before Shrek 3. Shrek 3 is where it started.
Well, it kind of was pretty old for memeing.
Of course, but like even just generally making fun of it, before Shrek 3 it wasn't there. Shrek 3 just butchered everything up by adding kitty jokes and stuff.
Okay, what about other
ruined everything.
movies? Let's see. What do you guys see?
Mulan.
I prefer DreamWorks over
watched
Disney.
the new one.
Mulan is my favorite.
The new
No
one.
one talk about the new one.
Okay.
No, yeah,
canceling.
not the new one.
The
I don't
one.
like the new one.
I haven't seen the new one, but I've seen the
Do you guys know about the
Yeah, she's a Hong
What
Kong
is it?
supporter. The thing is, I hate these Disney remakes. I hate every single one of them. They're not
disagree.
necessary.
I like Aladdin. Like, that's not bad.
Okay, that one was okay. I agree. That one was okay. It wasn't bad. But then you have garbage like Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah,
Mulan,
I don't like Beauty and the
The
Beast.
Lion King. Oh God,
You're talking
the
about the
Lion King
remakes or
remake.
the actual?
Yeah,
the remakes.
the remakes. The actual ones are great. Lion King's
Actually,
in my top 10 movies of all time.
I'd say the Jungle Book, the remake, was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that one. I don't count it as a Disney remake as these guys as these ones because it was released
Rudyard
much
Kipling.
earlier than them.
Yeah. What else?
So,
Okay,
but these new Disney remakes, oh God.
I'm
One
saying
of my favorite Disney movies is Tron. Have you seen it?
which one?
Yeah.
Tron.
Oh yeah.
The second one, I think. Tron Legacy is really good.
Mulan's probably not Mulan. Sorry, Moana is probably my favorite modern Disney movie, like 2010s Disney movie. And for Pixar, it's definitely Coco. Oh, for Disney Princess, that's Mulan for me. She's
same, yeah.
There's a death count of more than 500 people. That's just
I'm saying
all you need.
Mulan,
And she's also extremely relatable. Even to me, I'm a guy.
I'd say Inside
I can only
Out.
imagine.
Yeah. Sorry, it was better than Coco actually. Yeah.
I think, yeah, that's fair to say. Sure, I preferred Coco due to its the way it just jumped into Mexican culture. I just
if you love Coco, watch The Book of Life. So Coco's inspired by that. It's an amazing.
Yes, I have seen
love it. Have you guys seen Book of Life? It's amazing. It's Coco's based on it. Also, I like The Good Dinosaur as well. It was really
I hate it. It's my second least favorite Pixar movie. Yeah, I genuinely really.
And the storyline wasn't that great. Like, I know, no, but it's just cute.
Yeah, okay, fine, it's cute, but like, I don't like a lot of the directions it took.
What about
Brave is Cars 2 is my least favorite Pixar movie. Brave is my third least favorite. 2 is such a.
Why don't you like Brave?
Brave was okay.
Brave?
I
Brave.
There's no reason to hate it.
No, I don't hate it. I don't like it.
I hate it. It makes fun of Scottish people in such a. It's just so sad. It's such a sad movie.
What's
right?
Brave? You're talking about the web browser?
The Disney
The
movie.
annoying.
I never heard of it.
What about Lilo and Stitch? I loved it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
My least favorite Disney movie is Pocahontas, though. It was so bad.
Pocahontas.
It wasn't done well at all. It had a good concept, but it went immediately away from that and delved into something too overly childish and funny. For a movie that talks about colonialism, Disney, come on. Yeah, you can't have what's it called? Something as incredibly dark as Notre Dame.
Oh, okay.
You can't have something as dark as that and then also have this. I mean, it's just absurd.
We also
but
remember.
continue.
Have you watched it? Chicken Little. I'm sorry with that movie.
Oh yeah.
Chicken Little. It was iconic. Shresh, have you seen it? Have you?
Nope.
Chicken Little.
No,
Himmat, have you seen Chicken Little?
sorry. I haven't. No.
No, you guys have to watch it. It's really old. Oh, also the Emperor's New Groove.
Yes.
Thanks
Thank you.
everyone for joining
Agreed.
this
Let's
time.
hope we do this again.
Let's see you again next week.
Bye.